afternoon, everyone. It is time for our afternoon prayer on this Thursday, March 19th, I think it is. So I want to let you know, yesterday I got a little bit of grief from fellow administrators about fasting from Netflix and how that's keeping you sane and how you've actually moved on to Apple TV and YouTube videos. What I meant was not to necessarily give them up completely, but maybe to limit your time as you do some fasting, to use your time maybe in other ways that might be more spiritually beneficial for you. Anyhow, let's go ahead and pray today. I invite you to just close your eyes for a moment as we kind of try to focus amidst of everything that's going on in our world. Let's close our eyes and pray. Let's take some quiet breaths as we breathe in. Hold it for a moment and exhale. Continue to breathe deeply and quietly, becoming more relaxed and at peace each time you exhale. It's amazing how quickly we forget to just breathe. As Mr. Leinster said today during homeroom prayer, he talked about this being the feast of St. Joseph, the stepfather or the foster father of Jesus. In my opinion, he's one of the most overlooked saints in the Bible. God trusted him to raise his son, and Mary, his mother, Jesus' mother, certainly gets a lot of attention and praise, and justifiably so, but very often Joseph is one that's overlooked. We don't hear much about him in the Bible, except when Mary was found with child. His intention was to divorce her quietly when an angel appeared to him and told him that this child was conceived by the Holy Spirit and would save his people from their sins. When he awoke, he did as the angels had commanded him. He took Mary into his home. And then in addition to that, we hear about how he took them to Egypt when they were in danger, but otherwise you don't hear much about him in the Bible, except that he helped raise Jesus. While you and I may not be visited by angels so prominently as St. Joseph was, we're asked by God to do our part in salvation history. As married adults, we are called to raise children in the faith. As younger people, we are called by God to make a difference in the world, using what we have, given our gifts and our time. So, for today's prayer, I would ask you to reflect on how God might be calling you to make a difference in the world, to share his love. And it might be someone you live with, it might be someone at school, or it might be someone in need in our community or world. And so how is God calling you to make a difference today? Let's go to God in silent prayer right now as we approach God. Who am I called to love today? How are we called to bring love into the world? And so something, I guess, today I was thinking about somebody who is close to me, who they're buying a house, and they just got laid off from a job. And I think that that's not uncommon these days. Maybe she needs a little bit extra love and attention today. And I guess then the bottom line is this: is the world a better place with you in it? Let's continue to follow St. Joseph's model and doing as God asked of us. and make this world a better place through our loving actions, to see to those nearby as well as those who perhaps seem not so near. Let's continue to pray for each other and spread that love that God has for us, just like St. Joseph did. God bless you and your family, and hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.